guys, welcome back to Laila's Home Cooking. On today's episode, I want to show you how I make my homemade samosa sheets. When I made my samosa earlier with the store-bought samosa sheet, and I asked you guys if you want to see my video on my homemade samosa sheet, and most of you say yes. So here I am today sharing this recipe with you. So let's go through the ingredients first. We're gonna need some warm water, some all-purpose flour, a little bit of salt, vegetable oil, some semolina, additional oil, additional dry flour. Now, if you know me, I am going to start with my wooden spoon to make the dough. I'm not using any fancy machine today. I'm just gonna do this by hand. The dough is almost like a roti or paratha dough, not completely the same, but just almost. So I'm gonna mix my dry flour with my salt, and then I'm gonna add my oil, water little by little, and then I'm gonna start kneading with my wooden spoon, and then I'm gonna switch by hand and knead this dough until I get a smooth, nice samosa sheet dough, almost like a roti. All right, that's it. It's a nice smooth dough. And now I'm gonna put some dry flour on my counter, and I'm gonna start divide this into small balls, just like so, like, oops, just like that. All right, so now that I have all the balls ready, all together I got 20 equal pieces. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put some dry flour on my counter, and we're gonna start rolling them one at a time. And I'm gonna do this into 5 batches. So just roll this. Don't put too many dry flour, and it's gonna be like too hard as well. So just on this size. So I'm gonna do 4 like this. Now make sure that they are all equal sizes, and you can obviously do 6, but if you find it difficult, then you may just do 4, or you can do even 3. And now we're gonna brush the first one first with oil. Make sure you're brushing this with oil and don't leave any spot. All right, and now spread some semolina, just like so. Again, make sure you don't leave any spot. Okay, and then the second one gonna be on top of the first one, and if it's not the same size, just stretch it so it can be same as the first one, then it's even. So now I'm gonna brush this side as well. Okay, and then some semolina. What the semolina does is gonna help the dough not to stick to each other, and when we're gonna try to remove the samosa sheet one at a time, one by one, then it will be a lot easier to peel. All right. This is another last one that I'm gonna put oil and then semolina. And if you want to do 6, then you can keep going the same step for one more. Yeah, one more. Okay, so now you put the last one and pull them into evenly everywhere, just like that. And now what I'm gonna do is press the edges tightly So when I'm rolling this, the oil, the semolina doesn't come out. Just like that. Spread some dry flour, and now slowly, gently start rolling this. Okay, so make sure you don't roll this too thin as well, because it's gonna break, because don't forget there is 4 layers in this roll. So make sure you don't do this too thin. And now there is 2 ways of making this. You can just warm this. In any way we have to warm this, not cooking it, just warm it a little bit, so all the layers can have can get steam. So with the steam, then we can remove the layer and get a nice samosa sheet. So you can do this as is, and then after warming this, you're gonna come back to your table, and then you're gonna cut this 4 corners to get nice square shape. And the leftover, what you can do is, if you're gonna make dal pita on the same day, even better. You can use those tiny strip border to make dal pita. But if you don't want to waste that and you don't want to make that dal pita, then this is what you're gonna do. Before this is going to warm, we are going to cut the edges now. So the leftovers, the border, we can use, we can reuse it again and make the balls again and roll again and make some more samosa sheet. So I feel like I want to just roll this a little bit more, just a little bit more. Okay, and now I want to cut this side as well. So now we get a nice size samosa, a nice square. So I don't want to make this too teeny tiny, so I'm just gonna cut this into 2, so it's gonna be 2 huge samosa. And now we're gonna go to the stove and then start warming this. Okay, so my pan is heating on very low heat. We don't want to burn this. We don't want to this skin on the top and the bottom to get crust, to get hard. So make sure you have your heat, the pan, on very low. And then we're gonna start warming this. This will take about 1 minute, and just flip it right away after like few seconds, and then flip this one as well. And then we're gonna flip this again after half a minute. Okay, so I want to flip this again, and you can feel this, it's not crusty, it's just smooth. And then give this another few seconds, and then we're just gonna remove this onto a plate. And then we're gonna start peeling it. All right, so while this is really hot, this is the only time we're gonna use to peel this off. So now if you can come close, you will see how easy is this coming out. So 1, 2, 3, 4. So we have 4 layers, and we're gonna start peeling this slowly. And you can see how much soft is the first skin. If you find a little bit is breaking, that's fine. We're still gonna fold it, we're still gonna use it. All right, so this is one, and then let's get the second one. And if you, one more thing, if you can't find it this way, you can come on this side, or you can come on that side, or you can even come on any corners that you want. See, this one peeled properly. So just keep peeling them while they are really hot. And the semolina that you're gonna use, it's better to use a very fine one. See that? as they are hot, this is the best time to peel this off. All right, but make sure you do that slowly, so we're not gonna break all of them. See that? Look what happened here. That's fine. It's, after all, this is homemade. So here we have the 4 samosa sheet. I'm just gonna keep peeling this and do the rest, and then we'll move forward to the last step. So I completed all the samosa sheet, and in total I got 50, and just like few was broken, like 2 to 3 was broken, and because I was doing this too fast and it was really hot. So you can just wait for it to get a little bit warmer and then start peeling it. But other than that, everything is fine. And here is the samosa sheet. Look at that. Look at how pretty are they. I cut them into a little bit bigger size. You can see my finger. This is how thin they are, and this is how perfect they are. And after all, the most important thing is this is homemade. Nothing is better than homemade. If you want to get this recipe in written, just please click the link down below, and you're gonna get the full written recipe. And please try this. Let me know how it turns, and I will see you next time. Bye.